Hello, everyone, and may God bless us all. You are with Crafts by the Rose, and I am Tina. Please join my channel. Hit the notification bell to the setting of all so you will know each and every time that I have a live or a video for you. Please feel free to read the About page, ask questions, comment, share my channel, give this video or any other video I might share with you a thumbs up. Okay, you all, guess what this is? This is Will My Plants Grow? And wow, look at here, y'all. Hey, I have cilantro growing, and my cilantro started growing like a couple of days after I put it in the pot. It didn't even, it came up and sprouted like fast, real fast. So if you're looking for something to grow that'll make you feel good about growing your own food, cilantro is the way to go. Okay. Now I have several things that I have put in pots to grow indoors. Cilantro, I put onions. See, onions is down there at the end, all the way down at the end. I put lettuce. I put a couple other things. We're going to have to see what it, because I didn't put the names on the pots, y'all. Because for one, the reason why I didn't put the names on what was in the pots is because I didn't think Gigi would let it stay in there. And I didn't use all of the seeds out of the bags. So I would have had to, not know what was in the bag if I needed to replant it. So I was like, okay, I'd rather leave the seeds in the bag and wait and see what comes up. And I could have had marked it some kind of way, but if you all know, I'm very hyper, and I was just so excited to get it did that I was like, okay, well, I'll see what, and it's good to be surprised sometimes. Okay, and I have one pot over there. No, I got two pots. I got one down there and one there. So I'm looking forward to seeing what I get out of everything. I really want to get a pot big enough to do me some carrots in. Even though I don't eat as many carrots, but I need to eat more. Okay. But yeah, I'm now starting to see that plant do a lot of yellowing, and that means that pot is root bound, and I will have to hurry and get a pot for that plant, and I will. I just don't get to go to Walmart as often as I would like, so that's the reason why it is still in that pot. I had bought a pot for it, but then I used it for something else. I think the onions is, the onions, wait a minute, no, something else is in that pot. It's that pot that's next to the onions. So I had bought that pot for it, but oh well. And I got up this morning and I was like, oh, whoa. Look at that. I am so happy to see something else growing. And it's growing real nicely. Could be the lettuce, you all. That could be the lettuce. We'll find out. And some of the other ones are taking a little bit more time. My girlfriend told me don't over fertilize. So I'm kind of like letting up on the fertilizers. As you can see, they are still kind of damp. So I'm not going to water them today. I'm going to leave. Because you kind of like have to let plants get a little, but I come and check them every day. So if the soil looks like it's, dry and dusty and thirsty, I give it some water. If it don't look like it like this, none of them looks like they're thirsty right now. None of my plants look thirsty. Everybody look like I need to get rid of some of the water I got. Yeah, but see, you can look at that one and tell that it's cilantro. You can look at it and tell. So hopefully, as I know, I got tomatoes, and I got the baby tomatoes growing. I got baby tomatoes growing. I didn't put full size tomatoes because I'm the only one in the house that really eats tomatoes. Now, some of my great grandkids, but I don't think one of my sons don't eat tomatoes. So I'm gonna be having to try to eat all the tomatoes that I get by myself. I'm like, oh, I love tomatoes, but if I get those real big ones, I won't be able to just pop them in my mouth and finish them. You know what I mean? So that's why I tried not to get too big of ones. Now, only other thing that I want, and every time I go to Walmart, I'm going to be looking for, and that's thyme. I really love thyme. I love thyme in chicken, fish, any kind of meat product. I love thyme in it because I don't know why. It makes it taste really good. And you know what I really got a taste for to cook? Some curry chicken. For some reason, y'all, I know how to cook curry chicken. Okay. I know how to cook curry chicken, and because I had a Jamaican friend for many years. So kind of like I do know how to cook some Caribbean dishes. But yeah, I do. And that's why I want that time, because I'm like, okay, basically, I'm about the only one that eats here in the house almost. I eat here daily. Some of the rest of them, they don't eat. They eat out. Some of them eat out, and so they don't have to worry about what they gonna eat. Me, I don't want to have to go to the store to get certain things. Now, my family, they will eat tacos. A lot of my family, mostly everybody in my family eat some type of taco stuff. So, yeah, because I grew up in I raised my kids in Mexican neighborhoods for a long time. So they love Mexican food. So that's why I picked the cilantro and the tomatoes. My son, he loves spaghetti. Yeah, so I was like, okay, they'll eat this stuff, I love onions. I love bell peppers. And you can put onions and bell peppers on a lot of different stuff. Now, what else I want? I want celery, thyme, and carrots. And then I have everything that we use. That's it for us. And with having the little stuff that I have, I think I will save my family some type of money on a weekly basis. It'll be money that they could put towards something different. I do have a grow light. I have a grow light, and if I need to use it, I will. But as of right now, I'm using sunlight because I know sunlight is the best light. And I have a wall-to-wall windows, and it's very, on a sunny day, it's very sunny. As you can see, it's gloomy today. It's been raining all day, but this keeps me happy. It keeps me, having something to do. It keeps me feeling like I'm contributing to my family and our needs and what we need and what we want. I hope that I get enough that I can feed my great grandbabies, because I have great grandbabies that, I get to see. And when they come, they'll probably come and want to pick something and eat it and it'll help them want to eat healthier. Now, the only other thing that, besides the things that I picked, but I know I won't really eat them, and that, but I know that I could freeze them for like Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that, would be bush beans. So I might get a few more things if I rearrange what I have. It's like I gotta rearrange because my space is limited. So I have to make sure that I have space right here. This is the only place that I want to put plants. And I have to make sure that I have space for them. But as it stands right now, I'm happy. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. This is a place where I can come and say my prayers. Yeah, because I like to say my prayers when I come to this space. When I come and check out my plants, I want to give God the glory, the honor, just the praise, and, just thank Him for letting me have the knowledge to know that this is important. It's important that I, raise some of the things that my family would like to eat. And I'm not saying that it's going to save us hundreds of dollars. But one thing about saving, if you save a 1 penny a day, at the end of the year, you still will have something. Might not be a lot, but it will be something. It will be something. And it's something that you can put towards something else. Now, while I'm over here, because I just can't leave it, I'm going to pick this off. I'm going to pick it off. I got another one. Got another one. So that's two. And sometimes I sit them down in the pot like that, I sit them in the pot. Because if eventually they turn into, they as you'll see, they turning. I've set in some in it, and they'll turn into mulch. At least I think it will. Eventually I see it get crusty and crumbly. I'll crumble it on, stir it on in there. Whoa! You know, I love my plants. I really do. I love taking care of them. You know, I love taking care of them. I love seeing how, like this one, is getting so. I love this part. That part right there. I love that on a plant. On that plant, I love that. See, it's one on this one too. See, Gigi didn't pick some of them off, y'all. Gigi didn't pick some of them off of but then, I think that's what makes this plant pretty. You know, Gigi, she thought it was pretty too. That's why she plucked it off. Whoa. But you all, please give this show a thumbs up. Please watch all of the ads. I did not receive any revenue from last year. This show did not earn any income. You know, hopefully that I'll see something this year, and really it's just to help do the giveaways, you know. I buy the gifts. I have plenty of things that I can put in a gift. But I have to earn the revenue to be able to mail it out. You know, because I can't ask my kids to do that. They have enough on their plate, and I can't say, well, please mail out gifts when all it takes is everyone to help with watching the ads, and then I'll get something, and then I'll be able to give, you know, because my kids give me daily whatever I need. They give me things, so the gifts are. The revenue is just for me to be able to give back to you as my YouTube channel, to give back to it, you know. That's exactly what it's for. But I'm so happy to have my channel. I don't look for much for myself from it because, like I said, my kids love me, adore me, and treat me accordingly to that. You know, I've treated them that way. I taught them that it was only right that they love me, and I constantly give to my kids. You know, I constantly give to my kids. Yeah. See, this is what I mean by it'll crumble up. Check it out. See, that's why I leave the leaves in there. See how it's crumbling up? Yeah. There you go. So, yeah. That's why I leave those leaves like that. They'll crumble. All right, you all. By the grace of God, thank you, Jesus, for blessing us to be able to give to each other, love each other, teach each other, and give you the glory. Thank you, Jesus, for blessing us all. I'll see you all on the next video. Keep coming back.